Hey, what's up guys? So today we got you another one. This one's gonna be a long video. Hopefully based on the title you kind of know what's going on. But we's broken. The Jeep is broken. Not bad, but it is broken. So and all of this is because we drive it. We use it for what it's for. We off-road it, I've jumped it, this last weekend we went out, I towed a trailer with the quads on there. And I don't know, follow me on Instagram because I post a lot of stuff there. I was chasing my other kid. He was on the Polaris. And then I was chasing him on the Jeep with a trailer, with a quad on, hauling ass through the desert. And so I know it's gonna break. I know things are gonna happen because everything will eventually break. But what I've already done, and I wasn't gonna make a video about this, but a lot of things have been broken and a lot of things had to be fixed. So the first thing, I had to replace the wheel bearing on the passenger rear axle. It was shot. It was bad, guys. After we came back from that trip, it was bad. It was one. I took it off, I replaced it, no biggie. So I was like, oh, that's it. Then as I was down there, you guys know I have the Core 4x4 upper control arm and that bracket broke. And I was gonna make a video, but I don't think it was a weld. It was bad welds, but I also blame the abuse we give to it, because we abuse it. If they had a Jeep Protective Services, they would be calling in on me. But I really abuse it, so that one broke. And that one, thank God I caught it, because, and the way I found out, the rear end was wiggly. So I caught it, because that would have been a horrible thing to happen. So keep subscribed, because we're gonna go upper long arms too in the rear. Tired of that, so we're gonna avoid it. Other thing, now what's broken, as you guys could see here. So we got a broken transfer case. It's whining, it's crunching, whining really bad, and it's coming from this area. Once I hit third gear and it started giving, hopefully it's just this, because it started giving me trouble shifting into third. It will go, but the transfer case is making really bad noise. I would show you guys, but I'm afraid of grenading it or something worse happening. So hopefully it's just a T case. But you guys know that I love going to the junkyard. This T case, I bought it about a year ago. I got it like for, I want to say about $100, because I had coupons for the U-Pull-It. They send them to me. So this one was off the WJ, same thing. It was already off the vehicle. So not off, but they took the engine out, transmission was sitting there with a T case. So I'm like, I know I'm gonna break it eventually. So I picked it up, paid about $100. We got a transfer case. It is in great condition. These are in strip. Of course, I'm gonna do the oil change once I have it in there. I'm gonna put fresh oil. It's not leaking or anything. And oh, it even has our little check valve on the vacuum. So this is very simple to replace, guys. Check this out, very simple. When I mean simple, look, all you're gonna disconnect the shifter mechanism right here, your speed sensor, and how many bolts do we got, guys? 2, 4, 6 bolts. That's it. Me, I'm gonna have to do a little more because I do have that different aftermarket drive shaft. So I'm gonna have to remove this one and put the one that I have over there. Man, this chain is nice and tight. That other one has a lot of play. This one is nice. So yeah, I'm gonna have to take this off and put the one I have, because of course you'll see it at aftermarket. Another thing that's bad, guys, front wheel bearing on the driver front is making some, I thought it was brake noise, but it's not brake noise, it's wheel bearing noise. It has, the crazy part, it has very little play. I'll show you when we get to that point. Very little play, but it's making some ugly noises. And I know a lot of it has to do because I have these wheels, I know, but I love them. I'm not gonna go away with that. I don't mind replacing them. I have lifetime warranty on the passenger front. This one I've never replaced, but another thing, these are my spare parts. So I have spare drive shafts, axle shafts, CV shafts for the front, because I know those eventually will break. I always carry them when I go on hard trails, like rock crawling type of trails. That's where I carry them, because I know that's where they'll snap. So I picked this one up at the junkyard too a while ago. You guys can see, still stamped. The wheel bearing is good. Well, so far it doesn't have any play that I could feel right now, and it turns smoothly. This one, we're gonna replace it, guys, too. So I brought that one out. I also bought a driver's CV shaft at the junkyard a while ago, because I want to carry them. I always carry them when I go on hard trails, but in case I feel anything bad with that one, we'll just throw that one on there. So let's get to it, guys. So I'll show you guys everything. Check this out. Let's go under the Jeep so you guys can see. Look, check it out. So for me, of course, we're gonna have to replace that part, but I'll show you once the T-case is out. The noise is coming from this side, and it's right here, and it's really bad. Like, it's bad noise. And it transfers through the whole Jeep. So all I have to do is remove this skid plate, my T-case skid plate, which I love. And of course, we are going with the same thing, 242. So that's not an issue. We're gonna take this one off, and I'll show you guys. You don't have to, I'm not gonna have to take the cross member off because that's linked to my front control arms. You guys can see this Jeep is dirty because we were zooming through the desert. And I mean, I was booking it. Hydro assist update, still doing great. But let's get to it, guys. Let me go put some gloves on, start taking this off. I'll probably fast forward, put you some good music so you guys could see me suffer, and we're gonna bench press this sucker. Hopefully, if I can't bench press it, I'll bring my kid. This gotta be bench pressed. So, yeah, guys. I'm gonna remove this. Take this out, and in. Let's go, guys. Let me get all my stuff and I'll get back to you guys. So first things first, we're gonna remove our rear drive shaft. Let's remove it. All right, guys, drive shaft is off. That was easy. 4/8 mils. Hit it with your hand, it comes out. Now the great thing about these 242s, eventually I have a subscriber that's doing a 231, I think, off of TJ or something like that. So eventually, I don't know, I'll look into it. But one great thing about these is that if you ever break your rear drive shaft on the trail, you could take it off. You're not gonna leak out all the fluid. You could just slide it off, and you could Charlie Mike just the front drive shaft. That's actually pretty cool, huh? If you think about it, it's pretty convenient. So that's off. Parking brake is on, guys, just an FYI. Now I'm gonna take off these the skid plate, and I'll get back to you as soon as we start removing the transfer case. But you guys want to see this, I'm just gonna time lapse it, that way you guys don't just sit there listening to me, unless you guys want to listen to me. I'm a pretty good guy to conversate with, just saying. But let's get to it, guys. All right, guys, now that we have the skid plate removed, we are gonna remove our front drive shaft. Yours will probably look different if you don't have a cool one like this one. Just kidding. Yeah, because this is a piece I'm gonna have to take off. So yeah, it's just easy. 4 8mm bolts on mine. But yeah, let me remove that. So we're gonna go try to do this step by step, so you guys are tracking. You guys are tracking what I'm doing. So front drive shaft, time to just scoot it out of the way. All right, guys. So the sensor that you gotta disconnect is up here. Hopefully you guys, yeah, you guys could see it. I wasn't able to, but you could feel it. It's this one right here. You just disconnect it. It's easy peasy. I'm just gonna leave it there. The other thing you gotta disconnect, let me show you guys with the light, is lever. Check this one out. What I did, I took off the bolt that holds it, because it has a bushing on the other end, and it's pretty old, so I don't want to risk breaking it. So that's what I did. I just took the nut off right there, and I pulled this thing off right there. So that's out of the way. So that's it. That's pretty much it, guys. The next thing is just to take off all these 6 bolts. So I'm always going to start with the top ones, because those are always the hardest ones to get to. So always remove the hard ones. That way you leave the easy ones for the end. And that's it. You don't got to take off no water mount, nothing. Just those, and it should slip right out. It, like I said, it should. But let me take them off, and I'll bring you back when I start struggling taking it off. All right, guys, I got all the nuts. They were super easy. The one up here, this was the hardest. It wasn't even hard, to be honest with you, but all these I did it with a wrench. Top one, I just put a ratchet with an angle like that. Easy, super easy to take off. So now I'm gonna time lapse this. You guys are gonna see it live and in action. Let's see how I take this one off. Check it out right there, so I don't hurt you guys. You guys can see me. Okay, hopefully you guys can see me. Let's see if we can bench this. And I put the rag. They shouldn't be oil, but you never know. Come on, baby. It's coming out, guys. It's coming out. Get ready to catch it. Oh, hold on, the bracket over there got stuck on it. Okay, there we go. Let's shift the linkage. It's not heavy at all, guys. Look, bench press. Hoo, ha, he, ha, he. Let's do some exercise, guys. Look, one-handed. This strap. Oh man, wiring. Oh no, the wiring's not there. It's the vacuum. Gotcha. Whoa. Look, it's not even heavy, guys. Not heavy at all. Look. Oh, I thought it was gonna be heavy. Super easy. Super easy, guys. You guys could do it on yourself, by yourself. Let's take it out. We'll open it up later. Let's go. It's down. Hey, that was pretty easy. I'm not gonna lie. It was super easy. Let me go, and I'll bring you guys back up so I can tell you what I'm gonna swap out. All right, guys. So now it's time to do some. This one, you could really hear that one. But time to take this one off and transfer it to the other one. This, hopefully I can take it off right quick. Let's see. That wasn't too bad. Now let's see this one. There's always one, guys. There's always one. Nope. Let me figure that out. But check this other thing out. There's a little hole there. This one doesn't have anything, and that looks like clean metal in there. So I wonder if it, I don't know what happened, because this one has a plug. So I don't know, guys. But shit, let me figure out how to take this off, and then I'll bring you guys back. All right, guys, I took it off. I don't know who the asshole was that put that. Oh shit, it was me. Never mind, guys. So took it off. I just needed to use a short socket, that way it didn't absorb the impact, whatever. But yeah, so now look at the difference. See, this is the one I got from Carolina Driveline. So time to just put it on over here, guys. Let's clean it up, make sure nothing is gonna mess up. So okay, it's nice and clean. Let's put this puppy in there before we hit it with the impact. Oh, there we go. Super easy, guys. Now we just tighten it, torque it accordingly. Look it up. I ain't torquing it. I'm just hitting it with the impact. But yeah, if you guys are doing it, do it the right way, not the G way. There. That's good enough. That is good. That is perfect. So yeah, guys, so we're good. I'm just gonna take this one off so I could just slip the other one on. I don't know. This one had a gasket there. There's no oil. See, somebody had messed with this, because look, I'm pretty sure that seal is backwards. But I ain't a pro. But that one has a gasket. This one does it. I'm just gonna wipe it off, and then I'm gonna put a little silicone just for the in case. I can see the gasket goes there and there. So hold on. Oh no, the gasket doesn't matter right at the bottom. I thought it did. No, because I was like, oh, wait a minute, it looks different. No, because that's RTV right there from the factory. And so I'm just gonna put a little light coat just around it, just for the in case. And we're pretty much ready to go, guys. I thought honestly this was gonna take us longer, and it hasn't. It really hasn't taken us a lot of time. It was super easy to take this puppy down, and it's not heavy at all, so don't be scared of doing it on your own. So I'm pretty sure we're gonna be able to do everything today. Put this puppy on, replace the wheel bearing, back on the road, guys, because I know I gotta get better at filming our adventures, because man, we go through some crazy stuff. Eventually, hopefully I will. just because it's just hard to record and have fun. So just saying, but I'll get better at it. We'll start throwing better videos because we go out a lot, guys. I'm not gonna lie, we go out a lot. Try to enjoy your kids as they're young, because once they leave, it's gonna be me on my own and the wife. But take the kids, take them, well, don't force them, they'll love it. Once you give them a taste of this good stuff, they'll love it. So yeah, so all right, back to where we were at. So let's put, this one has some better stampings on it. I don't know guys, but let me take that off, and then we're gonna go back down there, put it on, bench press this sucker, and we'll go from there. Wait a minute. All right guys, 2 tips. Well, one thing, this one had a nut right there. This one has a bolt, so I'm gonna have to just take it off from over here and be very careful. I guess there's little differences, I guess. This one has 242 WJ. That one just has 242J. Difference that I know? I know different. But the other thing, make sure to do, if you ever replace it, loosen these up first. Loosen them up, already loosen them up. Cause if you guys know, those are prone to stripping. As you guys can tell over here, I welded a nut right there and another nut right there because I couldn't take them off and they stripped. So those are good. They're not bad at all or anything. And I looked in there, oil looks clean. I'm still gonna put new oil, but oil it has looks good, but we'll still put some new one. So loosen those up. I'm gonna have to just take the other cable off, be very careful with the bushing just to put it there. And we're ready to go, guys. Let's go put this sucker back on. All right, guys, time to put this puppy back on. Let's put you right there, that way I don't drop anything on you. We're gonna do this live. Let's see if I could just whew, on the first try. Let's see if we still got it. Moved everything out of the way. Applied a light coat of silicone on this other one. Time to lift it. Don't touch the silicone. Okay. All right, guys, I think you guys missed it. I just lifted the sucker. GoPro didn't record. One-handed. I'm just kidding. So yeah, it's ready to go. You guys can see. I already put it back in there. I put a little silicone on there. Ready to go. It was easy, guys. This is easy. This is a one-man job. Now I'm just gonna put the nuts all the way around, nice and tight. Slip our drive shaft back on. All right, guys, so we got everything done. Now we're just gonna drain it to fill it. Let's see how. Oh, good thing I had loosened it. All right, let's see how dirty or not dirty it looks. Right now I already hooked up front drive shaft, rear drive shaft, all the sensors. Ah, I just dropped the thing in there. Ah, that's not too bad. No metal shavings, no chunks, so it looks good. But I just dropped this piece in the bucket and I had a bunch of oil in it. Ah, I tell you guys. So yeah, guys, oh yeah, I know, it was really good. So now I'm gonna just plug it up, get the thing, plug it up, fill it up, put my skid plate, we're done. And then we're gonna knock out the front wheel bearing too, guys. You guys are gonna see everything. So all right, guys, so let me just fill it up. All right, guys, I wasn't gonna show you this, so I'm taking the wheel bearing because I was like, oh, it's just a normal wheel bearing. Check how bad it was. It is like broken into pieces, like it is bad. So, and it didn't really it had like very minimal play, but it was a noise that worried me. And damn, I didn't think it was this bad, guys, to be honest with you. I really didn't. It's like off of it. Let me take it off and I'll show you guys. All right, guys, check this out. This is the wheel bearing. Ah, flashlight fell. It is not supposed to, look, fall off like that. You can see it was bad. The back ones were, you could tell they've been heated. It's like literally falling apart, look. So this was definitely a bad problem, a bad issue. I have never replaced this one. I've only replaced the passenger, but I don't think it's supposed to fall apart when you take it off. But there you guys go. Another thing we've broken on this thing. That goes there. So I was gonna buy the new one, but I'm gonna just put that one I have. Sorry, it's kind of late, but I got my cool light here. Well, it's not even late. It's barely 6 o'clock. So just wanted to show you guys that check your wheel bearings if you guys hear noises. It sounded, honestly, before, it sounded like brake squeak. Like if you were metal on metal, that's what I heard. And I'm like, I'm not metal on metal. So this was the problem, guys. So let me put it back together. I'll try to catch you guys in the morning. And once we go on a test, I'm gonna go on a test drive right now, but it's gonna be kind of dark. So I'll catch you guys in the morning. Once hopefully test drive goes well, transmission shifting, transfer case no more noise, wheel bearing no more noise. So that we keep on beating on this thing. Yeah. All right, guys, it's the next morning. We finished it up. We put the transfer case, we put the wheel bearing, but I'm still having a problem shifting into third. So it doesn't shift into third on its own. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. If I go to neutral and put it back in gear, it'll get third and fourth. So I put the scanner on last night and I had a transmission output shaft sensor. So I looked it up. I went down there, I looked it up. This is the one I picked up at a junkyard today. The wires right here are like touching. So hopefully that'll be it. But I went to the junkyard this morning, picked this one up for like $5, the plug. And then I also picked up a wheel bearing to have a spare. It's an aftermarket one. It's not the original one, you could tell. But I picked it up. It's a good wheel bearing. That way I'm back to having a spare wheel bearing. So, and I picked this one up, I think it was $20. So, and oh yeah, so I picked up a new sensor. I bought one at the junkyard too. It was like $5 also. But I bought a new one, and I'm probably gonna just put the new one on there. It was 34, it was $30 around O'Reilly's. So I'm gonna put this one on, the new one, just to be on the safe side. And hopefully that fixes our shifting issue. Transfer case sounds amazing. Well, that doesn't sound amazing because it doesn't make that noise anymore. Wheel bearing is on point. So hopefully this is it, guys, because I don't know much about transmissions, but like rebuilding them. But let me put this on and I'll get back to you guys. All right, guys. It's actually been a couple of days. Actually, it's been a week since this last little clip. But we're finally fixed. We are tested, driven, off-roaded, fully tested. Transfer case working perfect. Wheel bearing working awesome. Rear wheel bearing working awesome. So transmission, so we're ready to go. This is where we're gonna cut it, but I just want to let you know none of that was my transmission issues. Next week I'm gonna make a detailed video on what the issue is, because if you have a WJ, I don't care, you gotta replace this to prevent and avoid what happened to me, because it's a very easy preventable maintenance, simple fix that I never knew about, but it's gonna help you extend the life of your transmission, avoid you buying parts or just guessing. I'll show you guys next week, so subscribe, stay tuned. You gotta watch that video. Transmission video is gonna be awesome. I didn't record the whole thing, but just wait till next video. But yeah, guys, we're all done to go, ready to go. We just came back from a little trail, an easy trail, because I wanted to test out everything on it. Transmission shifting even better than before, but wait till next week for that one. But yeah, guys, we're ready to go, ready for the trail. We do need new tires, but we're gonna hit one more hard rock trail. Stay tuned, subscribe. Thank you for watching.